I wanted to go, and thought it would be a phenomenal opportunity to be a part of history, and to connect with other people doing the work and to build with the cohort. But I was very scared about the COVID risk. And so for months, I was like, I'm not going, I'm not going, I'm not going. And I think the tipping point for me was the very last conversation that we had as a cohort, and everyone just talking about the potential of this moment, and then the Kenosha shooting, and seeing things continuing to escalate in our country around the same thing, and recognizing like, what is my role in the movement and in this work, and if I have an opportunity to be there, how can I support in effect? So
that's why I went, just because I realized I could be a voice and do some media coverage and to connect with people, and that basically my fear was not going to lend itself to the work, to the movement, and it's continuing to get worse in some ways. So I felt like I just had to do something.
I echo a lot of the same thoughts Brittany just said. One of the biggest reasons why I wanted to go is because I wanted to just overcome my own anxiety about COVID, about being around a group of people, something potentially going wrong. And for me, it was like, am I going to be a victim to my anxiety, or am I just going to face it? And I'm like, yo, you help people every day with their anxiety and overcoming things and learning coping skills. I'm like, yo, it's time to put your money where your mouth is. And I was like, okay, this is like, even me thinking about like how much I had to just like create a space for me to be brave. Like, it happened 7:00 in the morning. I woke up, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this. It was really uncomfortable for me, but I'm like, all right, once I committed to it in my mind, I was like, it's nowhere to go but up from here. So I was just in high expectation of just, being around people who had just like a vision of something better, for change. And that's why I went. I just was, just trying to overcome my own doubts of just my crippling anxiety.
I guess I would say for me, I thought it was an experience. It actually didn't set like in my head until I was there that this isn't something that happens on a yearly basis. They say the 57th anniversary, okay. But then I didn't think about it until I was actually standing there like, oh my gosh, they really haven't done this in 57 years. And before that, I was kind of, I'm echoing just a little bit of both of what you both said. Like I bought my ticket, I bought, a hotel and everything like that, and had everything paid for, but I wasn't like dead set on going because of a lot of factors. Even the night before I'm supposed to take off, Minneapolis went crazy, and so I just was like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen, when we go to DC, with COVID, with just so many different factors. But just like Porsha, I really wanted to challenge my anxiety as far as that goes, and also share that experience, because I know that's something that everyone can't do right now, for a lot of different reasons, whether that's money, whether that is, health conditions, whether that's anything else right now. How can I go be a voice with our people? How can I go stand in solidarity and show my support with our people, and also take in that experience? And so, yeah, that's why I went.